Good afternoon. Let's discuss today's important current affairs. ISRO holds airdrop test for Gaganyaan mission. As you all know that India has an ambitious mission, Gaganyaan, to send astronauts to the space. Okay, and in Gaganyaan, first of all, we have to conduct various tests so that our crew will land safely on the earth. The Indian Space Research Organization successfully carried out its first integrated airdrop test, a critical milestone in the preparation of India's human spacecraft mission Gaganyaan. ISRO successfully accomplished first integrated airdrop test for end-to-end demonstration of parachute-based deceleration system for Gaganyaan missions. The integrated airdrop test is a specialized trial to ensure the parachute system, what all they have designed, it should perform reliably in the real-time condition. It should deliver reliably in the real-time condition. During the test, a dummy crew capsule weighing around 5 tons was lifted up through the air before being dropped by a Chinook helicopter. As it descended through a few kilometers, its main parachutes had to open in a specific sequence to decelerate the capsule to a safe splashdown speed. So, the test was highly successful. ISRO's airdrop test for Gaganyaan mission was successful. This is an important news that is coming up. And next important news, 98.2% of Bihar voters have submitted documents, Election Commission. The Election Commission said that the Special Intensive Revision SIR of electoral rolls in Bihar was completed almost, and 98.2% of the Bihar voters. The Election Commission said that 1.64% of electors submitted documents per day. It said the electoral registration officers, EROs, and the assistant electoral registration officers would take a final call on the claims and objections received. The next important news, Telangana Chief Minister Mr. Revanth Reddy is visiting Osmania University today, setting a new milestone as the first Chief Minister to visit the university. That was the hotbed of the Telangana movement. Former CM KCR attended the centenary celebrations of the university, but now the present CM is going to Osmania University to participate in the developmental programs, and also he is going to address the students in the campus. Big news that is coming up. So the Telangana CM is visiting Osmania University. You all know that Osmania University is almost 105 years old, and it is built by Mir Usman Ali Khan. The important structures, the arts college that were built during the tenure of Mir Usman Ali Khan, and it is a hotbed of Telangana movement, Telangana liberation. Particularly, it's a hotbed during the 2000 from 2000 to 2014. Many students participated in the agitation for separate Telangana state. You all know that. The next important current affairs is Nepal officially joins India-led International Big Cat Alliance. Nepal has officially become a member of International Big Cat Alliance. Nepal has formally joined the International Big Cat Alliance by signing the framework agreement announced by International Big Cat Alliance. The International Big Cat Alliance is a global treaty-based organization launched by India in April 2023 on the 50th anniversary of Project Tiger. Modi ji have announced the formation of International Big Cat Alliance on the occasion of 50th anniversary of Project Tiger. The aim is to conserve world's 7 major big cat species: tiger, lion, leopard, snow leopard, cheetah, jaguar and puma. The headquarters of International Big Cat Alliance are at New Delhi, India. India provided 150 crore seed fund for Big Cat Alliance, and the membership is open to all 97 Big Cat range countries. The International Big Cat Alliance have a General Assembly which constitutes all the members of IBCA, and it also have a standing committee and also secretariat to deal with the daily affairs of the big cats. And till now, the members in the International Big Cat Alliance are India, Armenia, Bhutan, Cambodia, Eswatini, Ethiopia, Guinea, Liberia, Nicaragua, Somalia, Suriname and Nepal. The next important news, Ukraine President Zelensky might visit India. Ukrainian ambassador to India indicated that an Indian visit to President Zelensky is in the works. As you all know, Ukraine was formed as a separate nation with the disintegration of Soviet Union in 1991. India established diplomatic relations with Ukraine in 1992. And India and Ukraine have good trade, education, defense, and cultural relations. Particularly, many of the Indian students go to Ukraine to study medicine. And India supports peaceful resolution of Russia-Ukraine conflict through dialogue and diplomacy. So, also a very important thing. And next important news, India, Thailand to hold 14th edition of Joint Military Exercise Maitri in India. Indian Army and Royal Thai Army will conduct the 14th edition of Joint Bilateral Military Exercise Maitri from September 1st to September 14th at the Foreign Training Node, Umroi. So, there is a exercise between India and Thailand called Maitri exercise that's going to be held, 14th exercise in India and Thailand called Maitri. Coming back, DRDO, Defense Research and Development Organization, successfully conducts flight tests of Integrated Air Defense Weapon System, also known as Mission Sudarshan Chakra, off the coast of Odisha. This test represents a significant milestone in India's efforts to develop multi-layered, indigenously built air defense shield. You all know that India's air defense system is very, very crucial, and we have seen how successfully we have used our air defense system in the aftermath of Operation Sindoor. So, a multi-layered integrated air defense system designed to provide 360-degree protection against all types of aerial threats, developed under Mission Sudarshan Chakra, which aims to develop a full-scale network defense system by 2035. As you all know, Modi ji announced we are going to have full-scale defense system for India by 2035. Defense system, air defense system for India. These are all the important current affairs.